Welcome to Not Just Strong Black Women podcast with Nis Simwa. Here we welcome softness, tears, weakness, love, joy, peace, authenticity, vulnerability. Join me.
My name is Nasimbwa, and I'm not your strong black woman. Welcome to episode 6, Learning to Love Dark-Skinned Me. We have the beautiful author, blessing, everything to the world. And actually, y'all, she was a friend of mine back in elementary school.
Long time.
Very long time. But I never knew that you had an issue with how you felt about yourself.
I did, and I remember kids used to talk about you the same way they did me. We were like really, really dark skinned.
But we never talked about how it felt. Like, I kept it in the inside. Nobody knew how I felt about myself.
Nobody. Because it was like, it was embarrassing. It was hurtful. It was really hurtful. So I think that's something that I really internalized without realizing that I internalized it. I didn't do it on purpose. I kind of like shut down.
Right. So what made you write this book, Learning to Love Dark-Skinned Me?
So as an adult, of course, when we face certain traumas and we get back into a corner with ourselves where we really have to deal with every area of ourselves, everything good and bad, that's when I had the chance to view everything from a different perspective and see what was really hurting me as a child. So all of these things that I went through that were traumatic in my life, I kind of took that pain and fueled it into a purpose, and I wanted to put a different light out into the world for children who are also hurting from the same things that hurt me. I kind of wanted to counteract that and let them know that they are loved and that there's nothing wrong with them. Kids are just cruel.
I love that. Yeah, because when you think about bullying, sometimes you think, oh, it's just a kid thing, they're just being kids. But sometimes it can be very hurtful, and I kept it in the inside, you kept it in the inside. So how would we actually know a child is being bullied?
There are a lot of ways, like changes in behavior. Your child is normally outgoing, they talk a lot. If you see that they've started withdrawing, staying to themselves, or if they've spent a lot of time in the mirror trying to alter things about themselves. I know when I was a kid, I used to play my mom's makeup, and my mom's light skinned. So when I became an adult, I started wearing makeup that was like a shade too light because it created that deep of a complex for me, even into adulthood. So I think that my mom didn't really pick up on those clues when I was in the mirror plastering my face with lighter makeup because I hated my skin. So those are some of the things to look for.
I could relate to that because I used to put on blue contacts, had the perm, doing all the things to try to not be like myself. So can I ask you, like, what helped you love yourself more?
Affirmations, to be honest. I know it sounds really like simple and cringy, but the more you pour into yourself, the more you begin to believe yourself, the more you love yourself, and the more nobody can tell you nothing about who you are. It was more so just pouring into me, becoming one with me, centering myself and focusing on me.
So affirmations, y'all. Affirmations are a great way to really help reframe your mind from maybe some of those negative thoughts that you may have had about yourself. Can you give any tips to girls that may be suffering with how they feel about themselves?
Absolutely. I know that there's probably nothing I can say that's going to make you feel better because that's something that a realization you have to come through in your own time. But I want you to know that you're beautiful. No matter what someone else says about you, and a lot of times when someone is pinpointing something negative about you, they're really speaking on something negative they don't like about themselves. It's a complex for them, and they're deflecting that on you. So I want you to believe in yourself, love yourself always, and hold your head up high because there is nobody else like you. And do the bomb.com, girl.
Period. So thank you so much for being here today. I wanted to give you some jewelry for being here today. I really appreciate it. And definitely you can find out more on our website, nowhandicrafts.com. Love you guys. Bye.